How's it going, guys? My name is DJP. Welcome back to another Madden NFL 26 franchise video. Our next AFC team is going to be the Indianapolis Colts. So before we go on to the gameplay, leave a like, subscribe, and join the content. Comment down below some more videos. Go to our socials, play the second channel and main channel down below in the description. If you like other content from DJP. As for the rules, 5 seasons, injuries are on. It's not meant to be realistic. If I say name wrong, I say name wrong. It's a video game at the end of the day. Don't take it too seriously. You're just here to have some fun and bag on EA. That all being said, let's get on to the gameplay. Alright, let's take a look at this roster that the Colts have. Anthony Richardson Sr. So, Anthony Richardson can be the QB right now. We'll see what happens with that. Obviously, young guy. Jonathan Taylor, Phil Herbert, DJ Giddens, top 3 backs. No fullbacks, wide receiver Michael Pittman Jr., Josh Downs, Alec Pierce, Tyler Warren at the tight end. Is he a rookie, right? Yeah, he's a rookie. Bernhard Ryman's going to be the left tackle. Quinn Nelson at the left guard. Bortolini at the center. Right guard, Goncalves. Smith at the right tackle. JT at the left edge. Right edge, Kwity Paye. Defense tackle, of course, Buckner. Also, Grover Stewart's up there, too. Jacob Phillips, your Sam. Mike's going to be Franklin. Jalen Carley's the Will. Kenny Moore the second. Travarius Ward and Samuel Womack the third. Top 3 corners. Free safety, Nick Cross. Strong safety, Cameron Bynum. Kicking is Schrader. Punting is Roberto Sanchez. And then we also have Luke Rhodes, long snapper. In terms of the improved team, we'll take a look at it. We'll try to see if we can sign another player for this squad. Defense tackle we're fine on, so I don't think we need that. Even though it's saying that we're a D. We're fine on that position. To be honest, we need a Sam, but there's really nobody out there. Free safeties. I could pick up Quandre Diggs, but I kind of want Nick Cross to play since he's a young guy. Tight ends. Now we're fine on that front, too. For centers, I guess we can get a center. Maybe Connor McGovern for the season. Just to have another player. It never hurts to have more depth for your O-line. So we'll do that. As for the draft capital situation, take a look at the trade center. And see what we have here. Draft picks. We have all of our picks. So we can always make a move in the off-season, mid-season. Fun stuff there on that front. I don't know how good we're going to be, but we're going to try. See what happens. We're going to take a look at how Anthony Richardson does, if I like him or not, or if I like any of the quarterbacks we have. But I'll give him a chance this season. Hopefully he's good. If not, and we might get a different quarterback in the draft. So let me get to simulating. I'll let you guys know how we're doing at the mid-season point. 7-2. That's good. All right, let's take a look at the rankings here. You got 25th offensive points per game, 26th in pass yards, 9th in rush yards, bonus points per game, 16, 23rd in opponent pass yards, 12th in rush yards. The rankings don't scream crazy. We only have 1 injury as well, so I guess we've been relatively healthy. 5-2. Nothing too crazy about it, but listen, I'll take it. I just gotta make sure we load in the draft class. I always seem to forget past couple videos, but this time I won't forget. Loaded in right away. Downloaded it, imported it, boom, just like that. It's loaded in. All right, we got some guys to negotiate. Before we do that, though, let's take a look at these, stats. So you see Anthony Richardson, nothing too crazy. 1,293 yards, 8 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 67% completion percentage, 98 pass rating. It's not bad. In terms of rush yards, 456, 3 TDs from Jonathan Taylor. Anthony Richardson also, 212, 3 TDs, 52 and 3 from Herbert. 340 and 4 on the receiving end from Josh Downs. Tyler Warren, 290 and 4. 260 for Michael Pittman Jr., Alec Pierce, 234, no TDs. Sacks allowed, Braden Smith, 10. It's a little high, but other than that, Bernhard, 6. 4 from Nelson. A couple guys, 2. In terms of tackles, Jalen, 38. 37 from Franklin. Travarius Ward with 34, 33 from Kenny Moore the second. 29 from Bynum. Buckner, 26. 21 from JT. Dips from there. Or Jit. I'm kidding. JT. 5 sacks from Buckner, 4.5 from a couple guys, 1 from Latu, and several guys with a half sack. Interceptions, a couple guys 2, a few with 1, 7 as a team. Kicking, punting, kick return, and punt return right there for those that are curious. Alright, let's negotiate some contracts. I might want to make a trade as well. Since we're 5-2, you know, we might be a playoff-bound squad, so we might as well try to aim to make it. So let me see if I can negotiate some contracts first, and then we'll get on to maybe looking for a trade. So I extended a couple guys. I'm going to wait on the rest of these players, I think. So I am going to look for some trades. Try to see if we can maybe make a move to improve this team. Saying we don't need a defensive tackle. Or tight end, I don't think. Free safety. I mean, Nick Crosby just signed him, so. You know, Will, perhaps. Yeah, definitely in a Will, I'd say. Or Mike. Or Sam. Yeah, definitely need a Sam. Let's see what's out there. I'm gonna look around for some trades. I'm not even gonna look at the team needs. Let's just try to see if we can get better. That's the goal. Get better. We have a done deal here with the Bills to get Milano and Kincaid, as well as 2 fourths, a fifth, and a seventh this year. I traded away our first round pick in 2028, a second round pick in 2027, and a third round pick in 2026 to get Milano and Kincaid. I think that gives us some more talent, offensively and defensively. So I think that should help us out for this season. We're looking pretty good. Hopefully we can continue to play well and make the playoffs. All right, we're in the playoffs, 10-7. Lucas Oil Stadium taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. So we had a pretty solid season. I mean, again, the rankings don't really scream off the page, and I feel like we'll probably end up losing to the Raiders, even though we are the more talented team on paper. Let's take a look at these stats. Andy Richardson, not a bad season. He did throw a lot of interceptions. 22 interceptions is a ton, which is why his passer rating is so low. 65% completion percentage, 29 touchdowns, 3,197 yards. Jonathan Taylor, 1,134 yards, rushed for with 8 TDs, 490 and 4 from Richardson Sr., 83 and 1 from Giddens, Herbert, 80 and 3. Receiving, 897, 11 TDs from Josh Downs, Alec Pierce, 746, 4 TDs, 594 and 5 from Michael Pittman Jr., 559 and 4 from Warren. Smith, 16 sacks allowed, Bernhard, 13, 6 from Nelson, 4 from McGovern, 2 from Goncalves, and Cavs. Cavs? Is it gone Cavs? Let me just look that up. It's like spelled like calves. And then obviously Tanner Bortolini. What is it? I mean, it's spelled like calves, but I'm pretty sure it's. Oh, Gonzalez. Zal. Like Zal. Not Cal. Zal. Okay. Because where is he from? Is he Spanish? He must be Hispanic, like, background. Salves. Sounds better. Sounds a little sexier. Alright, so Salves, sorry. Anyways, Franklin, 98 tackles. Jalen's got 81, 77 from Milano. Kenny Moore the second, 72, 65 from Womack the third. Ward with 64, 54 from Buckner, 45 from Bynum. Stewart, 44, a couple guys with 43, 40 from Quiddy. On the tackle, sacks, 13.5 from DeForest, wherever Stewart 5, 4.5 from Quiddy. Franklin 3, 2.5 from Jalen. JT 2, so Law 2, 1.5 from Milano. A couple guys with 1, and several with a half sack. Interceptions, 3 from Womack the third. Several with 2, and a few with 1. Kicking, punting, kick return, and punt return. Boom. Alright. Let's get to simming in the Super Sim. First, abilities. And then go to the Super Sim. Alright. So we have Raiders. We're at home. We're going to jump forward to the end of the game and see what happens. First blood will go to us. We're up 7-0. Second quarter. Going to the second half now. We're going to be 7-0. Still. They're going to tie it. No, they're not. Now they will. Up 14-7. They tie it. Ooh, we have an opportunity here. 11-yard reception. First and 10. 5-yard rush. Herbert. Second 5. Third and 3. We're going to hop in here. Third and 3. Minute 57 to go. It's relatively Close game. In field goal range as well. If we have to settle. But we're not trying to. Anthony Richards is going to run it, get a first down, and more. 17-yard rush. Really good rush there. Clock will run. Makes sense. Raiders are not calling a timeout. They'll probably call a timeout here, though. We'll run it. Try to get some yards. A 2-yard gain. Timeout, Raiders. 2nd and 8. Looking. Richardson rushing. And will be just shy of a touchdown. 1st and goal, 2-yard line. Opportunity, 1 timeout left from the Raiders. Just looking for us. We're going to rush it. And we're going to get shut down. Minute 9 to go. 2nd and goal. Honestly, I wouldn't even get in here. Just let the clock run down. Kick the field goal. Beautiful. 3rd and goal. 3rd and 3. Do the same thing. Or rush it in. I don't want to run out of time. Well, then we just call a timeout when it's close. Okay. 4th and goal. Take the field goal. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there it is. All right. Now, the game's technically not over yet. 1 second left. We just have to make sure that they do not score. Do not commit a flag. Or a penalty. Yeah, don't commit a flag. No penalties. No flags. Okay. Nice catch there, but we'll win it. 17-14. So going to the divisional first season, not bad. Definitely not bad. I mean, Anthony Richardson didn't throw great. Well, he didn't throw any touchdowns, but it was solid. We'll take it. It's a win is a win. Chargers are the next matchup. An interesting team. As you can see their rankings. They're pretty high in a lot of categories. Almost top 10 in every one. Opponent rushers are 11th. We do have the advantage only in rush yards, 8th. They're 9th, so it'll be a fun matchup. They have 2 injuries, we have 3. Oof. Okay, it's gonna be fun. Probably gonna end up losing, but try our best. Fly Stadium. See if we can win it against the Chargers. Let's super sim this bad boy. We're gonna jump forward to the end of the game and see what happens. First blood will go to Chargers. Tie it. And we take the lead. We're up 3. Going to the second half, we are up 3. They'll take the lead, go up 4, and now go up 11. We make it a 3-point game. They're going to make it a 10-point game again. 3-point game. Get a stop. Ooh. Opportunity to score here to tie it. 4:41 to go. Penalty against the defense. Nice. 2nd 4. 2-yard rush. 3rd and 1. And 4-yard touchdown. All right. We're up 4. Hopefully we can play some defense. 2nd 4. Okay. Okay, we're gonna hop in. We're gonna hop in here. With a minute 57, you're getting another game here. We're gonna show you guys defense. 4-point game. Minute 57 to go, 19-yard line. They're probably gonna get this. Yeah, no need to call a timeout. We have to get stops, though, for sure. Herbert looking, gonna run it, and he will be short of the line there. 1st and goal. Short of a touchdown at the 1-yard line. They're gonna probably punch this in, and we just need to get a field goal to tie it, I guess. Ooh, good stop there. 2nd and goal. Clock is running. Fumble. And we recovered it. Wow. Something good happened on defense. Nick Cross. And that is why I did not want to sign a free safety. Because I knew Nick Cross would do Nick Cross things. So we forced a turnover. So we're going to win this football game. It looks like. We're going to run that. Khalil Herbert. First down. Timeout Chargers. I mean, we just take the knee. That's it. We kneel and it's over. Conference championship in our first season. Wasn't expecting that, but I'm not mad. Can't be mad at it, you know? Can't be mad at it. So we win 32-28. And we're on to the conference championship. Yeah, Andy Richardson had a good game this game. Herbert was solid, but not good enough. Bills are the matchup. You see their ratings compared to ours. They do have the advantage in 4 out of the 6 categories. Should be fun. They have 5 injuries. We only have 2 now, so that's cool, I guess. Baltimore's out. I guess I don't know who beat Baltimore, but nevertheless, let's hop on in. Can we go to the Super Bowl in our first season? That would be pretty funny. All right. Bills. Colts. Get to the Super Bowl. Can we do it? Rub that. Whoa. Super Simmet fast forward to the end of the game. First blood will go to Buffalo. No, actually. I thought they were going to score there. They do tie it. We do take the lead. And they're going to tie it. No, it's a 4-point game now, 7-point game. Second half. We score first. We're up 14. They're going to make it a 7. And fourth quarter. Can we score? We're up 10. Second and 2. 6-yard rush. All right, minute. Yep, that's it. I think we're going to win this game. Let's say somehow score a touchdown here. Nope, 13 seconds. That's it. Complete pass. 5 seconds to go. And we are going to the Super Bowl in our first season. Does not really make sense to me, but okay. Am I complaining? Absolutely not. I'm absolutely not complaining. Wow. Oh, Daniel Jones. So I guess Anthony Richardson got hurt. Did he get hurt? Oh. Yes, he did. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so now there's always a caveat. Eagles are the matchup. We're in San Francisco. Now, again, knee cartilage tear for Anthony Richardson, so he's out. They have a lot of injuries, too, though. They have 7 guys hurt. We have 5 guys hurt. They're still the more talented team, even with all the injuries. So this could be an interesting matchup. Granted, we had the better record, but still. Doesn't really mean much when all the guys are injured. So this is going to be fun. In our first season, we have overachieved, I'd say. I mean, if we win in this first season, that would be unprecedented. And it would shock me. All right, so we're somehow in the Super Bowl in season number 1 with this team. Doesn't really make sense, but okay. Let's see what happens. I'm excited. Very excited. Some really cool graphics here. Eagles trying to repeat. First blood will go to them. No, it won't, actually. Now it will. No, it won't. Now it will. No, it won't. We actually score first? Yeah, 3-0. They make it 7-3, though. We're going to go up 10-7. They're going to go up 14-10. Fourth quarter, they go up 21-10. It's not going to work here. We got to score. Second and 4. Big. Okay, 14 yards. Sack is not good. Okay, penalty is good. 1-yard rush. 3rd and 6. 4 and 2. What do you do here? Field goal? This guy sucks. Alright, I'm getting rid of him. Alright, well, the game's over now. Oh, we had a chance to win it. Maybe, but with no timeouts, yep, they're just going to kneel. So we're going to lose the Super Bowl in our first season. Got all the way there. I mean, that's very promising. Who knows? Maybe the Anthony Richardson would have been better. Missing that field goal was terrible, but got to give credit to the Colts for getting there at least. But yeah, didn't think that would. Didn't think we'd get that far. So I guess that's an overachievement. But I don't know. We'll see if we can build upon this season. Hopefully, guys can stay healthy. All right, Super Bowl recap. Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow, NFL MVP. John Harbaugh, Coach of the Year. Marvin Mims Jr., Offensive Player of the Year. Broncos. Defensive Player of the Year, Zach Allen, Broncos. Matthew Golden, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Packers. Defensive Rookie of the Year was Jalen Walker, Falcons. Very cool. All right, on to the offseason. Some money. I've already tried to negotiate some contracts. We'll see if any of these guys decide to stay around. I would like to keep around Alec Pierce. Of course, he wants to test. All right, these guys are going to test. That's fine. It's whatever. Sucks. Dalton Kincaid's got an option. We'll accept that. Wade's probably going to want to test. Yep. All right, these guys are all going to test. We're going to try to get them back, I guess. Does anybody else say I want to re-sign? I'll let you guys know. All right, so basically, most of these guys want to test. So I'll try to re-sign them or get replacements. So we'll have some money to play around with. I don't know if I really need to restructure contracts. I want to get a different kicker. That's for sure. So yeah, let's try to see if there's anybody here we could sign. Traded away Trujillo, 2 7s. I just got a 7th round pick this year from the Vikings. I made my signing, so I'll just show you guys what we did. We got ourselves Trey Smith, Daniel Carlson, Sam Williams, Calvin Austin, and Son Reddick, so not too bad. And obviously you saw we traded for another 7th round pick, so we have some guys that we can draft, which is cool. We do have our 1st round pick, so we'll use that. Let's advance on to the draft, and I'll show you guys who we take. Pick 31, so that's pretty late 1st round pick, but let's make my selection, see who we could take. Silver's really nice, it's a cornerback, but go Hill Jr. I do need a Will, so I think I'm going to take him, Anthony Hill Jr. Yeah, let's go with him. You can be back at Will for us. So that's, I feel like a solid pick, not a bad one. Probably could have gotten somebody else more talented, but you know what, I went for fit. And, you know, maybe he'll develop something decent. Let's take a look here at the draft recap for those that are curious. We did we got some okay players, nothing too crazy, but maybe some of these guys can develop into something special. We got some receivers, some corners. Don't mind it. All right, let's head on to season number 2. All right, season 2. Let's take a look at this roster. Anthony Richardson, QB. Taylor, Herbert, Giddens, top 3 halfbacks, no fullbacks. Wide receivers got Downs, Pittman Jr., and Austin, top 3 receivers. Tight end's going to be Tyler Warren. Kincaid backing him up. Bernhard, left tackle. Quentin Nelson, left guard. Center's going to be Bortolini. Trey Smith, right guard. Jalen Travis, right tackle. Left edge going to be JT. Right edge is going to be Williams. Defense tackle, Buckner. Stewart's backing him up. Sam's going to be Phillips. Franklin, the Mike. Will spot Matt Milano. Corners got Moore the second. Javarius Ward and Juju Brents, top 3 corners. Free safety, Cross. Strong safety, Bynum. Kicking is Carlson. Punting is Sanchez. Long snapper is Luke Rhodes. So, there's that. Great. Alright, let's adjust the schemes. Figure it out from there. What best fit is. And yeah. I think we'll just simulate the mid-season point. I think 90%. 46 defense might be my best one. So we'll run that. Alright. I'll see you guys at the mid-season point. Maybe I'll have to make some trades at the mid-season point too to improve the team. Moving forward, the mid-season, not that great, courtesy of EA's Sim Engine. Could be definitely better. You can see the offense a little low, defensively 26. That's bad, but 6 and 9 on pass and rush yards. That's cool. All right, we're gonna take a look at the injuries. No injuries right now, so that's cool. Hopefully, we can kind of turn it around, try to start winning some football games second half of the season, or post mid-season point. Again, Anthony Richardson. 8 TDs, 6 interceptions, though. 87 pass ratings, pretty low. 60% completion percentage for 1,378 yards. He's got to cut down those interceptions. 280 and 2 from Taylor. Richardson, 171, 1 TD, 152 from Herbert. Receiving, 384, 40 TDs from Downs. Pittman Jr., 345 and 1 so far. 287 from Calvin Austin, 229, 1 from Warren. Sacks allowed, we got 5 from Bernhard, 3 from Travis, a few guys with 1. Defensively, 47 tackles from Milano, 37 from Franklin. A couple guys with 22, and obviously continues to dip from there. 5 sacks from Buckner, 3.5 from Stewart, 1.5 from Milano. 5 guys with 1 interception. And you have your kicking, punting, kick return, and punt return for those that are, curious. All right. let's try to see if there's any moves out there we can make. We do have some guys negotiation for some contracts, and we'll try to obviously keep them around. Jonathan Taylor would love to keep him around. Honestly, doesn't want that much, which is crazy. Okay. We'll wait on him. Nelson, obviously, we got to keep him around, of course. That should work. Yep. Notre Dame bound, baby. Or that's where he's from. Josh Downs. Yeah, we'll try to just keep these guys on the team. We'll see if they, you know, maybe after the season they'll sign Pittman. All right, so they're thinking about it. Grover? I mean, not Grover. Buckner? Yeah, some of these guys aren't liking the fit quite yet anymore. Yeah, I'm over the cap, so I'll wait till the offseason, I guess. Yeah, we do have a lot of guys that like I said, would want to, I would want to keep. So, Jones, last guy I'm going to offer. Okay. We'll wait till the offseason to try to get these dudes back. I am going to try to make a trade. Try to add some more talent. So, see what's out there. A trade right here with the Steelers. 2 firsts. Oh, what? Yeah, 2 firsts, 2 seconds, 2 thirds. For Frazier, Fautanu, and Landman, as well as 5th, 6th, 7th this year. So we're getting some more depth at some of those positions. And then we're also getting some extra late picks. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to build a draft. Get auto-generated players. We'll just keep the guys we have currently now. Hope they develop, and then obviously trade for some better talent going forward. So let's see how this team does the rest of the season. I'll let you guys know when I have an update for you. Hopefully we're in the playoffs again. All right, 11-6. Bengals are the matchup in the wild card. You see their rankings compared to us. All right, not terrible. We do have a couple guys injured, so do they. Jamar Chase is out for them. Be tough. They did win the AFC South, which is awesome. They had a great second half of the season. Take a look at these stats. Yeah. Richardson was pretty good. 3,937 yards, 31 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 60% completion percentage, 101.2 passer rating. Rush-wise, Jonathan Taylor, 707, 6 TDs. Now, he missed a lot of time. 469.3 from Richardson Sr. Herbert, 459 and 9. Receiving, 1,166 yards, 18 TDs from Downs. Pittman Jr., 855, 1 TD. 823 and 3 from Austin. Tyler Warren, 578 and 3 TDs. Blocking, get your sacks allowed, 10 from Troy. 8 from Smith, 7 from Raymond. Frazier, 4. A couple guys with 3. 2 from Freeland, a couple guys with 1. I wasn't allowed 0, so that's good. Gonzalez, I should say. Tackles, Matt, 116. Zaire, 103. 78 from Kenny Moore, second. Cameron Bynum, 73, 62 from Ward, 61 from Brents, 49 from Stewart, 41 from Williams, and the dips from there. 9 sacks from Buckner, 7 from Stewart. Latu with 4.5, 4 from Franklin. Hassan Reddick, 3, 2.5 from Milano. A couple guys with 1.5 and a 1 sack from Sam Williams. Interceptions, Kenny Moore with 3. A few guys with 2, several with 1. Kicking, punting, kick return, punt return. All right, can we beat the Bengals and advance to the divisional? Let's find out. Stadium, that's our field. That's our stadium. Can the Colts win it? For the shoe. For the shoe. First blood will go to us. They'll take the, no, they'll tie it. We'll take the lead, 6-3. They're going to score, yep. 10-6, second half. Down 7. And we got a score here. We do to tie it. All right, they get a first down. 3-yard rush. Second at 7. Okay, 3rd and 10. Get a stop. Okay. They kick the field goal. Tyler Bass makes it. All right, so 3-point game. All right, let's see what happens here. 1st and 10, 5-yard rush, Herbert. You get injured, okay. 2nd and 5, 10-yard reception, Josh Downs. 15-yard reception. Tony, 7 yards, Michael Pittman Jr., 2 minutes, 7 seconds to go. And he threw an interception. Okay. I was going to hop in. But now there's no point because we're going to lose the game. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Minute 14. 4th and 17. Defense stepped it up. We'll hop in. We actually get a solid block there, so we're going to get some yards. Alright, 1:05 to go. I mean, we have no timeouts. We can tie this game. 3-yard gain. Okay. Excuse me. Oh boy. What a catch. Friggin' downs. Alright, 30-yard line. Clock is running. We're gonna take the down. So it'll be 2nd and 10, 38 seconds. You know, 30 yards is doable to win the game. Guess we're just not looking at the ball. Can we convert on the 3rd down? Or will we just settle for a field goal to tie the game, potentially? You gotta hold on to that, man. You've gotta hold on to that, Pittman. Come on. Alright, well, big field goal right here. This is why I got Carlson. Because my last kicker did not make the field goal. Trujillo, I think it was his name was. Forgot his name already. That's how bad he was, because I forgot his name. Don't get blocked. Don't miss it. Tied it up. Alright. So 27 seconds to go. I'm gonna go normal speed. And we're just gonna go to the overtime, if there is one. First 15. Alright, 2nd and 17. That's great. Alright, we're just gonna jump forward to the end of the game and see what happens. So in the overtime, let's see what happens here. 1st and 10. 1-yard rush, Chase Brown. 2nd and 9. 6-yard rush, Chase Brown. 3rd and 3. Can we get a stop? We do. 4th and inches. Are they going to go for it? Nope, they punt. All right. 9-yard rush, Jonathan Taylor. 2nd and 1. 4-yard rush, Jonathan Taylor. Pass knocked away. Kentucky. All right. 1st down. 2-yard rush, 2nd and 8. Nice 10-yard reception there. Beautiful. 7-yard rush. We're going to hop in. 2nd and 3. We'll hop in here. Some opportunity here. If we score, we win. It's that simple. All we need is a field goal. So we just got to get a little bit closer. Dude, my guys can't hold on to the ball. First down. That is horrible, Warren. You're garbage. You're literal garbage. You are actual garbage. You drop ball, and then you can't get a first down. Garbage. Absolutely garbage. So, good reason we're going to lose this game. Got it. I mean, make it make sense, EA. It's a bad punt, by the way. Really bad punt. Can our defense step up? Okay, 1-yard rush. 2nd and 9 clock's going to run. If only we can catch the ball. That'd be great if we can catch the ball. Run it again. Nobody's going to stop him. 3rd and 3. Alright. Get the stop. Nobody stops him. Shout out the EA Sim Engine. Woo! Right up the middle. We knew they were running, and we just couldn't stop them. Could not stop them. It's insane. They're about to win the game. I mean, it's just incredible that we just drop passes. Like, my receivers on every single team drop passes. But on every other team, the CPU teams, they don't. It just, you know, it's crazy. It's insane. It's insane. Loss of 1 there. If we can make him lose another yard, that would be huge. Nope. And, of course, they catch it. See, my guys drop the pass and can't get the first down. CPU's guys get the first down, catch the pass. I mean, imagine we can catch passes. We could have won by 50, if you think about it. Oh, and, yep, game's over. What's the point of me watching? Because we're already going to lose. Unless we somehow force a fumble. Then I should, you know, watch. But, I feel like I'm just wasting my time. So, we'll go normal speed. Jump forward, the end of the game. And they're just going to kick the field goal. Oh, penalty. And there it is. All right. Great. Glad I didn't get to watch that. 19-16. Again, if we can catch the ball, it'd be great. But we can't catch the ball, so not great. I mean, Anthony Richardson could be a little bit better, but, you know, somehow it was 16-16. Nice. Beat the Buccaneers. Derrick Henry, Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow, NFL MVP. John Harbaugh, Coach of the Year. Saquon Barkley, Offense Player of the Year. Defense Player of the Year is Max Crosby. Denzel Boston, Offense Rookie of the Year. Dolphins. Defense Rookie of the Year is Mateo. Lele. Great. All right, on to off-season. Got some guys to negotiate. I'm going to try to re-sign the guys that I offer contracts to. John Taylor accepts. Okay. Let me see if I can get these guys to accept, and we'll get back to you guys in a moment. In my restructurings, negotiations, Downs and Pittman Jr. are going to test. I'll try to see if we can get a punter as well, but other than that, not much else. You know, hopefully we can get some of those dudes back or equivalents to replace them. Got some good free agents, but I guess we'll see who we can sign here. We have a little bit of cap room to play around with, so see what we can grab. Experience recap kind of got screwed over a little bit by Downs and Pittman Jr. They're gone. So Patrick Card, we did sign him. We got Burks and Tutu Atwell, I guess, as replacements. We also got Mitch Wisnowski, Hunter. We did get DeAndre Swift as well as Shaq Thompson added to the team. So, I mean, I guess we'll see what happens in terms of the draft. Our picks are, I mean, there's nothing crazy about them. We have a third. I mean, I'd like to trade for another wide receiver if possible, but I guess we could just draft one. Maybe trade for one in the start of the third season if I really think I need one. So, I'll let you guys know how the recap is and go from there. The draft recap, let's take a look at it. So I did get ourselves another quarterback, got ourselves a couple safeties, a halfback, wide receiver, right tackle, and a corner. That's about it. Probably none of these guys are going to play, but that's fine. Let's head on to the start of the preseason, and I'll show you guys the roster, and we will go from there. All right. I feel like on paper, this team could be pretty solid again, hopefully. Let's first look at the roster. So, Andy Richardson up to an 81. Going to be starting QB. Halfbacks at Taylor, Swift, and Herbert, top three dudes. Pretty solid at the halfback spot. Patrick Card, fullback. Wide receiver got Austin, Givens, and Atwell, top three. Burks up there, too. Tyler Warren, tight end. Left tackle, Bernhard. Quentin Nelson, left guard. Center's going to be Zach Frazier. Trey Smith, right guard, right tackle. Troy, left edge. JT, right edge. Sam Williams. Defense tackle, Buckner and Stewart. Today's going to be Jacob Phillips. Mike's going to be Zaire Franklin. Matt Milano at the will spot. Kenny Moore the second. Travarius Ward and Juju Brent's top three cornerbacks. Free safety, Nick Cross. Strong safety, Cameron Bynum. Kicking will be Carlson. Punting will be Wisnowski. And Luke Rhodes at the long snapper position. I guess we could try to see if there is anything out there in terms of, like, for a receiver. I could try to get a top guy. Or not top guy, but just like maybe someone better. I mean, we do have a lot of like receivers, so I mean, might as well try to see if there's anybody out there we can get. And then yeah, we just go from there. We have a done deal here with the Panthers. I got McMillan as well as a 4th, 5th, 6th for Gaddis Gold and Taylor, as well as first, second, third round pick in 2030. So you get some extra draft picks this year, but really the biggest pickup is McMillan, who's only 24 as well. Becomes my #1 wide receiver on the team. So I think that's going to be it then for me for now. I'm going to simulate to the midseason point, see how this team does, and we will go from there. Unless, actually, I guess we could look at the improved team first before I do that, I guess. I'm sure there's somebody here we can maybe sign free agency. Do we have any mics? Might as well pick up another one. Linebackers. Any takers? Chris Barnes for the season. Sure, why not? All right. That's fine with me. All right, I'm good for now. Let's head on to the midseason. 2-5, courtesy of EA. Not very good. You can see the rankings. Our defense has been pretty bad. We've had injuries as well, so that doesn't help us. Yeah, we're struggling a little bit. So let's take a look at the stats, see what the story is. Anthony Richardson, I mean, 1,349 yards, 8 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Not as high as the interceptions. 95.9 passer rating, 67% complete percentage, not bad. Jonathan Hale, 397, 5 TDs, 262, 1 from Anthony Richardson. Receiving, Givens, 414, 4 TDs, 287, and 1 from McMillan. Tyler Warren, 265, 2 TDs. All right. Sacks allowed. Bernhard, 4, 3 from Smith. Fautanu with 2, a couple guys with 1. 46 tackles there from Zaire Franklin. Milano, 38, 32 from Bynum. Brent and Cross, 29 apiece on the tackles. 25 from Kenny with the second. And Grover Stewart, 23. Sacks. Got a few guys. Couple 2, couple 1. All right. Interceptions. Brent's with 2, and the rest of the guys had 1. So only a couple. 4 interceptions as a team. Kicking. Punting. Kick return. And punt return also right there. The Colts. So obviously we're struggling a little bit. Let's see. Negotiations. We have some money. But it's not enough. Well, as an option, so does Warren. Outside of that, I mean, not much else. Try to see if we could sign Zalvez. Yep. Frazier, I'm not gonna be able to re-sign. Ward, probably not gonna be able to re-sign him. Yeah, no. I think all these guys are gonna have to restructure, which is fine. Eddie Richardson's gonna want a lot of money. I'm on the fence about him. On the fence. If I can get a better quarterback, I'll take it. He's not bad, but if I can get a better quarterback, like, I'll take it. I just don't know who that would be. I'm just going to keep team as is. I'm going to get back to simulating. We'll see if we can have a better second half of the season. Maybe slip in as a wildcard team. If not, then we're going to try to figure out a way to make this team better in the offseason. With sneaky draft picks, as well as potentially trying to re-sign some guys, negotiate. So that's where I'm at. Let's see what happens rest of the season, and hope for the best. Hey, your Colts, 12-5. Take it on the Texans. What a second half of the season we had. You can see 5 out of 6 categories we are in front. We have 3 injuries. They have 1. It's always the injuries that just love to ruin me. Yeah, Anthony Richardson had a good season. 3,787 yards, 32 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 70% complete percentage, 115.4 passer rating. Rush-wise, Jonathan Taylor, 911 TDs, but again, he's hurt. 654 and 3 from Richardson as well. That's excellent. 256 and 3 from Harden. Burks, 945, 13 TDs, 882 and 8 from Marquise Givens. McMillan, 784 and 3 TDs. Tyler Warren, 645, 4 TDs. Sacks allowed. Bernhardt, 16, 5 from Frazier. A few guys with 4. Defensively, 86 tackles from Kenny Moore II. Cameron Bynum, 76, 72 from Matt Milano. Franklin 70, 66 from Ward, Brent 63, a couple guys 53, 52 from Cross, 45 from JT, 44 from Sam Williams. Sacks, a couple guys with 8, 5 from JT, 4 from Buckner, a couple guys 3, a few guys 2, and 1 there from Hill Jr. Interceptions, 5 from Brents, a couple guys 2, 1 there from Franklin. And you have kicking, punting, kick return, and punt return as well. Okay, great, fantastic, beautiful. All right, let me do my staff abilities, and then we're gonna get on into Super Sim. So let's do it. Okay. So we have the Texans here. Bang, bang on the anvil. All right, let's sim and see what happens. How this team's gonna do. I'm excited. Hopefully, you guys are excited too. Hopefully, we can win. Jump forward in the end of the game and see what happens. You take first blood. They tie it up. Second quarter, they take the lead. We can't tie it up. And we're going to be down 14-7 second half. Can we score first here? We do. Get a field goal. Can we score a touchdown? We do. We're up 3. Whoa, it's close. Second and 4. Minus 3-yard rush. First and 10. Second and 13. Third and 8. We're going to hop in. 2 minutes, 1 second to go. Third and 8. We have the ball. 3-point game. 3-point lead. Third and 8. Get a first down here and be H-U-G-E. H-U-G-E. No timeouts for the Texans either. And Anthony Richardson gets sacked courtesy of SAM-ENG, EA's greatest best dimension of all time. Super realistic. Love it. We got a punt now. So only a 3-point game now. The Houston Texans do not have a timeout. So that will make it a little bit tough. That is going to go be a fair catch. So 18-yard line, minute 52, no timeouts. Can our defense step it up? That is the question of the day. Do I have an answer? I do not. Do I hope they can? Yes. Do I think they will? Maybe. Well, that should have been a sack, but, you know, I'll take an incomplete pass. That was a good tackle right there. Knock that ball out. Second and 10. They do get the reception there. Is that a Nico Collins reception? Second, third and 4 now. Get the stop, get the stop, get the stop. There we go. Take that down. Take him down. Take him down. All right, clock's running. 4th and 8. No timeouts. Final play of the game, potentially. No, we tackled him forward. That'll be a first down. They will use a down here. Stop the clock. They still have to get to, you know, pretty far. All right, here we go. Okay, it's 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Get a stop, 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 get a stop. Can't get a stop. Nobody's coming over. Ugh. Alright, clock's running. They still need to go about 15 yards. We'll stop the clock there. 24 seconds to go. They still need to go about 15 yards to get to that target line. Get the pass. Alright, clock's gonna run. You're gonna have to stop it here. 14, 13, 12. 12 seconds. You know, we get one more stop here. 4th and 2. I think they're gonna go for the end zone here. Oh no, they're not. They're gonna get. Okay, 5 seconds. They're not gonna have enough time. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is it. They did not have enough time. And we squeak by. And we're going to the divisional. Excellent. Alright, went 12 and 5. And made playoffs. Wait. Alright, we're taking on the Ravens in the divisional. So let's see their rankings, ratings compared to us. There they are. Okay. All right, this should be a fun matchup. We're hopping on into Super Sim. Can we win it? Let's find out. So divisional. Let's see what happens. First blood. Who will get it? I don't know. That's why we're Super Simming it. Whoa, not jump to the next play. Silly. There we go. Yeah, it's going to be Baltimore. They're going to go up 7-0. Can we tie it? We do. And second half, it's 10-7 us. Can we take the lead here? Nope, they take the lead 14-10. Fourth quarter, we'll have a 3-point lead. They will take the lead up 4. All right, we have to go fast here. 9 seconds. All right, we got 1 play left. I guess we'll hop in and watch it. We gotta go end zone. Okay, call timeout. Okay, 5 seconds. All right, we have 1 play left. How about, so CPU, it happens to them all the time. Flag, 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 flag. Okay, well, never mind. We lose. All right, lose to the Ravens. And, yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, now we only have 2 more seasons. Ravens beat the Lions. Xavier Woods Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow was the Offensive Player of the Year, NFL MVP. Jim Harbaugh, Coach of the Year. Aiden Hutchinson, Defensive Player of the Year, Lions. Mason Feeney, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Lions. Simon Barker, Defensive Rookie of the Year from the Jaguars. All right, on to the off season. Wow, we have money. But we already offered guys contracts, so we're going to try to see if we can keep them around. Zach Frazier doesn't have an option? Thought he did. Oh, no, he does not. I'm sorry, Warren. Zach Frazier, got to re-sign him. Let's see who can re-sign. Hopefully, we can re-sign most of these dudes. So, Kincaid's going to test, so is Jalen, so that's fine. We'll have a little bit of money, did some restructuring. So we'll try to sign some more dudes. Nobody, I don't think we're going to get anybody too crazy. Yeah, $33.5 million. I mean, I'd like to get Gibbs. If I can get Gibbs, that would be huge. I'm going to go after Gibbs. Why not, right? If I can get Gibbs, that'd be huge. Him and Taylor would be huge. All right, let me look around, see if we can make some signings here, and then we'll figure it out from there. Free agency was amazing. Got Gibbs. Got Theo Johnson instead of Kincaid. Tyler Warren's going to be a starter anyway, so it's fine. Theo Johnson's fine. Fifth scheme team, still pretty solid. And we got Jack Sanborn as well. So big acquisitions there. So that's huge. I want to take a look at the trade tenants, see what we need here. Kind of free safety. I mean, free safety we're fine. Try safety we're fine. We could use another corner. Sam maybe. Will maybe. Defense tackles. I mean, yeah. No more Buckner. So we're a little bit, I guess, thinner on that front. Alright. I don't know if I want to make a trade, but I'll look. See if we can get somebody. And then... yeah, I want to take a look. What do we have in terms of draft picks this year for the draft? I think it's just like low picks, which is fine. Yeah, some 4th, 5th, 6th. Yeah, not really much to trade. Okay. I mean, I could try to make a small move with some of these 20, 30 picks. Maybe I can get, you know, someone okay. All right, Darius. We got Alexander, 6th, 7th round pick this year for a 4th, 5th, 2025 or 2029, and a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 2030. So Darius Alexander coming over the team as well as some extra picks. Improve our defense a little bit. And yeah, let's head on to the draft. I'll show you guys the recap and go on to the season. All right, this is the team. Look at the draft recap. And, I mean, looks pretty solid. We got some good guys here. Derek Barkley. It's a good pick in the 5th round. And other than that, I mean, no one else probably going to really play that much. So, yeah, let's head on to season number 4. Look at this roster. As you can see, we got some good players, right? Anthony Richardson, still going to be the QB. Signed him. Gibbs, Jonathan Taylor, Giddens, top 3 halfbacks. Fullbacks, you have Patrick Card. McMillan, Givens, Burks, top 3 receivers. Tyler Warren, tight end. Bernhard's going to be the left tackle. Left guard, Quentin Nelson. Frazier at the center spot. Right guard, Trey Smith. Troy's going to be the right tackle. Left edge, JT. Right edge, you got Latu when he's healthy. Also, Sam Williams out there. Defense tackle, Grover Stewart's still there. We also have Alexander and some other guys. Jacob Phil, Sam. Mike's going to be Sarah Franklin. Anthony Hill Jr. is the will spot. Corners, you got Ward, Branson, Brayton. Top 3 dudes. Nick Cross, free safety. Strong safety, Cameron Bynum. Kicking, Carlson. Punting, we don't have a punter. Long snapper, Luke Rhodes. I'm going to have to get myself a punter before we start simulating. And do we have enough money to sign a punter? Maybe like a Logan Cook. I'll take Logan Cook. Did we take Logan Cook? We can. We'll sign Logan Cook to be a punter. Curious to see if any Sam's out there. No. Wow, DJ Reader's out there, but I can't afford him. Right? And if I can, I'll pick him up for the season. Might as well. Nope, I can't. That's fine. But I could pick up Harrison Phillips. I think I can pick him up, and I might as well. Give us a little bit more defensive depth. Yeah. Good scheme of team. Good veteran player. Steps on in. Alright, that works for me. We have a lot of defense tackles, but I think it's fine. I think this team's going to be pretty solid. We'll take a look at the team schemes. I'll adjust them, and then we'll head on to the midseason point. Midseason point, it's not bad. Kind of in the hunt. You look at the standings, only 1 injury so far, but we're in the hunt. We're actually top of the AFC South, so that's good. Hopefully we can start winning some more games and continue to maintain that. Anthony Richardson, not a bad season so far. 1,426 yards, 13 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 107.9 pass rating, 68% completion percentage. Rush-wise, Gibbs, 441, 5 TDs, 187 ran to Richardson. John Taylor, 109, 2 TDs. Receiving, McMillan, 477, 3 TDs, 270, and 4 from Traylon Burks. Givens, 244, 2 TDs, 232, and 1 from Tyler Warren. Sacks allowed, Bernhard, 4, 3 from Frazier. You guys with 2. Defensively, 42 tackles from Hill Jr., 40 from Milano, 35 from Bynum, 34 from Brents, Ward 33, 27 from Cross, 25 from Brayton, a couple guys with 20. Dips from there. Sacks, a couple guys 4.5, 2 from Franklin, several with 1, and a couple with a half sack. Interceptions, a couple guys with 1. That's about it. And you have kicking, punting, kick return, and punt return for those that are curious. I don't think we have money. We don't. But these are some of the guys here that we are going to have to try to re-sign, which is fine. Some of these guys might let walk. Hill Jr.'s got an option. All right. Yeah, no trades. I'm not going to make any trades. I think we're just going to kind of keep team as is for this season. Simulate the rest of it. I mean, left guard we're fine on. I guess you could theoretically get another Sam or a Will. I feel like I'm fine on left tackles. Defensive tackle, I feel like I'm fine on. So, yeah, I guess the only thing I might want to do is like another Sam, but I don't think I really have the space. I mean, I could try. 6th and 7th round pick to the Broncos for Willie Gay. Get another Sam. I guess I'm cool with that. That'll be it for me. I'm going to see the rest of the season and hope to make playoffs. Went 10-7. Made the playoffs, so that's good. Rankings, look at that. Raiders have a speed and everything. But you can see we were 8th in offense points per game, 20th in pass yards, 11th in rush, 18th in opponent points per game, 24th in opponent pass yards, 23rd in opponent rush. Looks like we have some injuries. Yep. Of course, Anthony Richardson is hurt. Hill Jr. is hurt. You know, it never ends. Maybe we have to get somebody that's more durable. Shoot. Okay. I mean, Richard was solid, but now he's hurt, and we have to rely on Joshua Perkins. I mean, that's just not great. 3,221 yards, 35 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 112.7 passer rating. So he'll be out. Rush-wise, I mean, Gibbs also missed a lot of time. 672 ATDs, 554 and 7 from Jonathan Taylor. Richardson, 451 and 1. In terms of receiving, 1,019 and 7 from McMillan. Burks, 758 and 18. 714 and 6 from Givens. Tyler Warren, 665 and 3 TDs. Sacks allowed, a couple guys at 8. 5 from Nelson, 4 from Troy. 3 from Smith, 1 from Lopez. Defensively, 111 tackles from Milano, 91 from Hill Jr., 83 from Bynum. Ward, 77, 66 from Brents, 62 from Brayton. Dips from there. You got your sacks, 9.5 from Alexander. JT, 7.5 from Stewart, 7.5, 3 from Williams. 2 guys, 2.5, 1.5 from Milano. A couple guys, 1 half stack there from Sanborn. 3 interceptions from Ward and several with 1. You have your kicking, punting, kick return, and punt return. You guys can slow it down if you want. Feel free to pause, take a look. All right, I mean, again, with the injury, probably not going to win this game. We're going to try our best, but it's going to be very difficult without our starting QB. Hopefully, we can just run. All right, taking on the Raiders. And we'll see what happens here. We're going to super sim it fast forward to the end of the game. First blood, who will get it? The answer is us. We're up 7-0. They'll make it 7-3 and take the lead 10-7. We'll go back up 14-10 in the second quarter. Going to the second half. 17-10 us. 17-13. Now it is going to be 24-13 us and 31-13 us. All right, we're going to win this football game. 31-13. Okay, great. Good win there. All right, going back to the divisional. Good stuff. And I'm curious to see how, yeah, I mean, Josh Perkins did Our defense was good, and we ran the ball a lot. So that's all we have to do. That's the formula of winning. Divisional, we have the Broncos. They're the next opponent. You can see their rank compared to us. We have them in offensive points per game. They're 8th, or we're 8th. They're 9th. Rush yards, we're 11th. They're 12th. Everything else take the advantage in. Of course, we still have 2 injuries. Oh, Anthony Richards is back at least. So that's good. Bronson's hurt, though, but I'd rather that. I'm going to just, I forgot. I'm going to put the staff abilities on first before I simulate. So let me do that, and then we'll get on to simulating. And your Colts are up against the Broncos at in Denver, Bronco Country. We'll sim to the end of the game. Power field. 7-0 them. We're gonna go down 14-0. Make it 14-7. 21-7. Second half. Can we score? Can't. We score first here at least. Fourth quarter, we still have yet to score. And we're gonna lose this football game. Still can't seem to score. Embarrassing second half. Pathetic and putrid. For your Colts. Okay. Couldn't score. Maybe we're better off with Joshua. Andy Richardson, not much out of you. Need more. Need more. Alright, well, now we have one more season, so we've got outclassed by Bo Nix. Alright, we have some money to work with, but before we do that, though, Bengals beat the Falcons. Joe Burrow was the Super Bowl MVP, NFL MVP, and Offensive Player of the Year. Cox from the Giants, Coach of the Year. Nick Scourton, Defensive Player of the Year, Panthers. Defensive Rookie of the Year was Jason Carter from the Seahawks, and Offensive Rookie of the Year was Devontae Harris from the Jets. Very cool. Let's head on to the offseason. We have $43.7 million. We have some guys here that need to be negotiated. Hill's got an option other than him. Everybody else is up for grabs. So I will restructure, see how much money we have, and then we'll negotiate some contracts, and then head on to free agency and try to add some more talent to the team for the 5th and final season. So I did my restructurings and re-signings. These guys want to test, so that's fine. I'm just going to let them go. We'll have a little bit of money to play around with. We don't have any draft picks, so I'm probably going to just trade future picks, draft picks this year to fill out the rest of the missing pieces for the roster. Yeah, let's see if we can sign anybody here. Terry McLaurin would be a cool pickup, but do I really need him? I mean, I don't need him, but why would I not go after him? Especially if I can get some of these other guys back. Like in other ways. Yeah, might as well. Might as well go after him, you know? 49ers, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th for a future first. 4th, 5th, 2, 6, and a 7th from the Steelers for a future second. 4th, 5th, 7th from the Patriots this year for the rest of my picks in 2031. So yeah, I'm just going to go through the draft. Since I already signed the 2 guys, I got McLaurin, got him. I'll show you guys the free agent recap because it's over. I can't sign any more guys. I'm over the cap, as you can see. We did get a couple of guys, and then we'll just fill out the rest of the team with rookies. Yeah, as you can see, we got McLaurin, and we also got Landon Jackson, new left edge. So I'm not upset about it. So I think I'm cool with it. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the start of the 5th and final season. The draft recap, and then yeah, we'll go there. So not bad. Couple defensive tackles. I see some corners, some halfbacks, couple mics, strong safety, wide receiver, tackle, center. So good. Good amount of depth. Not much other than that. So let's head on to the 5th and final season. All right, this is it right here. Our defense is rated 76. That's so bad. But our offense ranked 91, which is really good. Don't know why that ranking is like that, but we're just going to roll with it. So, Andy Richardson Jr., the QB. Halfbacks, Gibbs, Taylor, Harden, top 3 dudes. Fullback, Patrick Guard, McMillan, McLaurin, Givens, top 3 receivers. Tight end's going to be Tyler Warren. Left tackle, Bernhard. We've got Nelson at the left guard. Center is going to be Frazier. Right guard, Trey Smith. Troy at the right tackle. Left edge going to be Landon Jackson. Pettis at the right edge. Defense tackle is going to be Darius Alexander. Sam's going to be Phillips. Aaron Hall at the mic. Will spot Anthony Hill Jr. Corners got Ward, Brents, and Brayton. Don't know what happened to Kenny Moore II, but he's not here anymore. So, Nick Cross, free safety. Strong safety is Braden Simmons. The guy we lost. Okay. Carlson kicking. Punting is Cook. No long snapper. All right. Of course, Jonathan Hill's already hurt. That's great. I mean, this is a team. I don't have money for free agents. We're over the cap. The ratings are not right anyway. If I wanted to go to a trade center, we're over the cap. Maybe at the midseason point, if we're not, I could use these 2032 picks to add some defensive talent since we need it. But for now, this is going to be the team. So let's see how this team does. I'll let you guys know how we're doing at the midseason. Hopefully, we're a playoff team in this 5th and final season. 4-3. You see the ratings, the rankings, and all that. We're doing all right. Defensively, yeah, we could be better, but I mean, that's kind of obvious. Take a look at stats. Perkins, because Anthony Richardson got hurt in the first game of the season, so... I mean, he hasn't done terrible. 1,490 yards, 13 TDs, 9 interceptions, a lot, though. 93 passer rating with a 68% completion percentage. Rush-wise, Gibbs, 296, 3 TDs, 161 and 2 from Perkins, 132 and 3 from Taylor. Givens, top receiver, 527, 8 TDs. McMillan, 298, 1, 277 from Terry McLaurin. And Tyler Warren, 215, 1 TD. Sacks allowed, 5 from Troy. A couple guys with 4, 2 from Smith, 1 from Nelson. Defensively, 53 tackles from Hill Jr., 37 from Wheeler. Ward, 33. Zinwood Simmons. Brent, 27, 21 from Pettis. Cross, 20. Sacks, 3.5 from Jackson. Pettis and Long, 3 apiece. 2.5 from Kruger. A couple guys with 2. A few guys with 1. A couple guys with half sack. Interceptions, a couple guys with 2. Kicking, Carlson. Punting is Cook. Kick return and punt return there. Great stuff. All right. That is it. I think for the most part. I don't know. Can I make trades? I can't. Unless I throw players in there. The thing is, I want a quarterback. Now that I'm looking at this team. Like, I desperately want a quarterback. And, you know, I don't know how exactly I go about getting one. But, you know, it's like there's so many other positions that we need, too. That's the thing. It's just, it's tough. Yeah, I ain't really gonna do it. That's not really gonna do it, is it? Only 360K. I have to get like a small contract. Yeah, I kinda wanna trade anybody good. You know what? I'm just going to keep the team as is. Hopefully Anthony Richardson comes back by playoff time. I mean, we'll see if he could slip in as a wildcard team. We're suffering with injuries. We have 6 guys injured. Yeah, we're 4-3 right now. I mean, Houston's right there. We're right there with Houston, so if we could stay afloat, that would be awesome. So we'll try our best. See if we make playoffs. We made it. 11-6. For those who are curious, take on the Chargers. You can see the ratings that we have. Not bad. We do only have 3 injuries now. They have 4. All right. I mean, it's doable. It's doable. It's conceivable that we can win some games here in the playoffs. And you can see Perkins, I guess, did his job. Anthony Richardson, solid in the games he played. Rush-wise, Gibbs, 1,010 yards, 9 TDs, 365, and 4 from Anthony Richardson. Jonathan Taylor, 297 and 7. Perkins, 182. 1,059, 15 TDs from Marcus Givens. McMillan, 727, as well as McLaurin. 2 and 6 TDs, respectively. 585 and 1 from Tyler Warren. So a lot of T's there. Sacks allowed. Bernhard with 12, 9 from Troy. Zach Frazier 6, couple guys at 3, couple guys at 1. Defensively, 109 tackles from Anthony Hill Jr. to lead the team, 93 from Simmons. Javarius Ward with 85, 78 from Wheeler, 72 from Brents, 56 from 54 from Cross, 46 from Hall. Jackson 45, 44 from Pettis, couple guys at 42. Dips from there. Sacks 7 from Jackson. Kruger 6.5, 6 from Long, couple guys with 4, 3 from Wheeler, 2 from Hill Jr., 1.5 from Lennon, couple guys 1, and several at half. 3 from Brent on interceptions, 2 from Hill Jr., and the rest of the guys that have an interception have 1. And you have a kicking, punting, kick return, and punt return. Alright, so the Chargers are the matchup. Can we beat them and advance to the divisional? Only point is obviously simulate, so I'm going to get to that after I do these abilities. We will go from there. Alright, here we go. Would be nice to get to something. Wiping that off. Alright, Super Sim, fast forward to the end of the game, see what happens. First blood goes to Chargers. 7-0, we're going to tie it up. They're going to take the lead. And they're up 7, second half. Now 10. We score here, we do. 3-point game, get a stop. Can we score? We do, we're up 4. They score, they're up 3. Second and 5, incomplete pass, third and 5. Gotta get a first down here. Can we do it? No, we can't. Courtesy of the Sim Engine. Gotta get a first down here. Courtesy of the Sim Engine, we don't. Wow, this Sim Engine's so realistic. Whew. Can't convert on first down. Okay. 4-3. They're gonna go for the field goal. Woo! Alright, here we go. 3-point game. They're gonna make it 6. Ooh, almost. Alright. 6-point game. It's not bad. 1 timeout left. We can score a touchdown. We're supposed to be a good offensive team, so we should be able to score, right? You would think. You would think, EA. You would think. Alright. 72 yards. That's how many yards you have to go with a minute. 42, 1 timeout left. That is possible for a pro team like ourselves. Start off there with a 9-yard reception. Clock is ticking. See if we can get another gain here. Andy Richardson running. He will get the first down. A few yards out of that, nothing crazy. Do something. Yes, that's great. Incomplete passing. I love that. Incomplete passes. That's always beautiful. My favorite play right there, the 5-yard reception and not getting out of bounds. Under a minute. We're gonna have to use a timeout soon. We're gonna have to get some yardage here. We need a big play. It's a good rush. Really good rush. Alright, timeout. No, we're gonna let the clock run. We don't need to use it yet. 33 yard line. We're in range. We're going to probably take it down here. Okay, 42 seconds to stop the clock. I'm fine with that. Fine with that. I am so fine with that. I'm not fine with that. That was gross. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Get some yardage. Bingo. First down, timeout. All right. 35 seconds, 22-yard line. It is still in play. The game is still in play. Let's see what we decide to do here. We'll get a reception. 14-yard line. 2nd and 1. We're going to take it down here. 21 seconds. 3rd and 1. You know, we're a pro team. Should be able to punch this in. At home. Anthony Richardson's going to run it. And, alright. That's fine. 5-yard. Get to the line. You're going to have one play. 8 seconds. Now 7 seconds to go. This is where you need to score a touchdown. And then kick the field goal to take the lead and win the game. Or, well, the extra point. There it is. There it is. Anthony Richardson. My GUI. My GUI. Okay, so we're going to have the lead. Chargers will have the opportunity to score on a kick return. And that's it. That's all they're going to have. Now, don't kick this so that it's touchback. Fucking laid him out. All right, they have 1 second left. To be honest, you just gotta hold him, then put him down. You just deck the crap out of him. Herbert's got one play. I mean, it's not gonna work there. Incomplete pass, and the game is over. So we're going into the divisional. We squeak out a win, and Anthony Richardson didn't really play that great, so I'll take it. But he had the winning touchdown. Patriots. Great defense. We have a good offense. They have great defense. Our defense is okay, and their offense is okay. All right, should be a fun matchup. We have 3 injuries. They have 1. Let's see if we can win. On to the divisional. Lucas Oil Stadium. I mean, we'll see what happens. I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are too. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. 12:34, about to be 12:35. 12:35 now. Thursday, 8:27. That's this recording, so I'm a little tired. Kind of want to get it done. It'd be great if we could win. We're down 14-7 though. But we will tie it. Second half, they'll score first. And if they score again, we're fucked. All right, we're fucked. Not really. Get a stop? We don't get a stop. All right, yeah, the game's over. Nope. All right, we lose in the divisional, 35-21. I was like, if we score, chance, but then we had to get a stop. No, we couldn't get a stop. And that's how the video ends. So we get to Super Bowl in our first season. Couldn't get back there. Shit. All right. It is what it is. I'm tired. So he ends up winning the Super Bowl and close it out. To win the Super Bowl over the Raiders. Cade was the Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow, NFL MVP. Jonathan Gannon, Coach of the Year. Kyle Lemon, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Micah Parsons, Drew Spear, Packers, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year, Dom Hayward of the Cardinals. All right. Full screen and close it out. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below some videos. Get our socials, play the second channel and main channel down below in the description. If you like other content from DJB. Trying to think when this comes out. So I look at the NFL standings. So now the next team is the... Who do I have on the pipeline? NFC team. Cardinals. I don't think I did the Cardinals yet. So I think they're next. Yeah. So that would be Saturday's video, I think. No. Yeah, wait, what? I don't even know what video this is. Would it be Would it be Am I missing a team? I might be missing a team. Am I missing a team? I don't know. I have no idea. I may be missing a team. But I think that's my last non-playoff team in the... well, no, there's Cardinals. There's the... Well, I know the Cardinals are the next team. I just don't know what day it's coming out. And then there's the Bengals, and then the Seahawks, and then we're on the playoff teams. I don't know who's next. I don't know when videos are coming out. I don't know. I'm tired. Oh, this is an AFC team. So NFC team. It's probably Saturday's video, I think. Yes. Yes. Yes, Saturday's video. Okay. Yeah, it's Dolphins. I have the Dolphins. They've already came out. And the Falcons already came out. So yes. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm thinking out loud. All right. I'm sure you clicked off at this point. All right. I'm done. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon. Peace.